The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle, oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
George Hill trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Off the mark on his free throw. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Hill. Great feed. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his fourth block of the evening.
And George Hill good on the quick release for three.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Hill across the timeline. His guys up by 15. To Ibaka. Beyond the arc for three. He took the bait and he hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Hey, clear the lane. I got you.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
To Hill. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Flushes it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Ibaka to George Hill. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Slams it down.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Tatum knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Bucks basketball. George Hill to Ibaka. Shot no good there by Portis. To Marcus Smart. Ah, the monster stuff. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Short jumper won't go down. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Lets it fly from beyond the arc and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Milwaukee with the basketball. To Hill. To Lopez. Add 2 points to the board.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Horford. Here's a chance from long range. Smooth part of his game. Al Horford drills the catch-and-shoot three.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
To George Hill. Has a look. George Hill. He's now 5 for 6.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Horford. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on a swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
To Lopez. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. To Marcus Smart. Brook Lopez able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Holiday. No, I missed a short one there.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Knocked loose. To Horford. Easy pad to the rim.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Celtics have it. Count it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Holiday. To Allen. Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Horford to Jaylen Brown. Curling inside. Horford buries it on the catch and shoot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
A pass taken away by the Celtics. Brook Lopez swats it. That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. Substitution being made in this one. Horford. Tatum. Smothering D. Holiday in possession. The deficit is 6. To Adetokunbo. Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good. Tatum. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Knocked loose. Celtics have it. Drew Holiday sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Horford. Fires the 3. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Hill into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. Lopez. Baseline drive to Adetokunbo. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Horford to Jaylen Brown. Bucks at the controls. Jaylen Brown sends it away. They've got it now. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Driving right to the basket. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Giannis Adetokunbo. He's got 2 shots coming. His percentage right now, 57%. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Marcus Smart. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Tatum. Another chance. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Cruises inside for 2.
Ooh, Ed, looking like the young Manu Ginobili with hair out there with the Euro step.
That wasn't that long ago, was it? Jumper's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oh, yeah, go by.
To Marcus Smart. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Shot from the lane won't go. Tatum. Message received. Well defended. Knocked loose. Celtics have it. Oh, the slam popped out. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Grayson Allen.
Rotate.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Grayson Allen at the line. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Way to get up there, boy.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics won this game after a close finish. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics. The Bucks are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. And while they didn't win the game, they could have won a dunk contest. They put down plenty of slams in this matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game traffic. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.